Eastern South Jetty will be a high tide at 10:46 a.m., a low tide at 4:51 p.m., a high tide at 11:26 p.m., and a low tide at 5:51 a.m. on Wednesday. The beach water temperature at Springmead Pier is 72 degrees. The North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina climate summary for yesterday, June 5, 2023. Yesterday's high temperature of 75 degrees occurred at 1:21 p.m. This high was 8 degrees below the normal high of 83. The record high is 99 degrees, which was set in 1943. Yesterday's low temperature of 55 degrees occurred at 5:33 a.m. This low was 13 degrees below the normal low of 68. The record low is 52 degrees, which was last set in 1997. No precipitation fell yesterday, which leaves the monthly total at 0.33 inches. This is 0.28 inches below the normal amount of 0.61 inches for June. The total precipitation for the season since June 1st still stands at 0.33 inches, which is 0.28 inches below normal. The total precipitation for the year is still 15.38 inches, which is 0.74 inches below normal. The normal high temperature for today is 83 degrees, and the normal low is 68. The record high for today is 94, which occurred in 2010, and the record low is 48, which occurred in 1946. Sunrise today is at 6:04 a.m. and sunset is at 8:23 p.m. Here are the 8 a.m. observations. In Myrtle Beach, it was sunny. The temperature was 67 degrees. The dew point was 63, giving a relative humidity of 87%. The wind was west at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.94 inches and falling. In North Myrtle Beach, it was sunny. The temperature was 65 degrees. The dew point was 61, giving a relative humidity of 87%. The wind was west at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.93 inches and steady. Here are the weather conditions around the Carolinas. It was sunny, with a temperature of 66 at Wilmington and 65 at Whiteville. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 69 at Charleston, 66 at Florence, and 68 at Columbia. It was fair, with a temperature of 64 at Conway, and 64 at Georgetown. The latest marine observations within the last 2 hours as of 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At Frying Pan Shoals Buoy, the wind was west at 10 knots. Water temperature was 75 degrees. Wave height 3 feet. Wave period 8 seconds. Swell height 2 feet. Swell period 8 seconds. At Sunset Beach near Shore Buoy, the wind was west at 8 knots. At Edisto Buoy, the wind was southwest at 8 knots. Water temperature was 76 degrees. Wave height 3 feet. Wave period 9 seconds. Swell height 3 feet. Swell period 9 seconds. Temperatures continue to warm with a slight chance of a storm today, particularly closer to the coast. Shower and thunderstorm chances get even better Wednesday ahead of a cold front. After a brief cool down Thursday, temperatures will climb back to normal through the remainder of this week. The next cold front should bring better rain chances Sunday and Monday. And now taking a look at the forecast for the Grand Strand and surrounding area. Issued at 6:04 a.m. Beach hazard statement in effect through this evening. Today, mostly sunny. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Tonight, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 60s. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday, mostly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Wednesday night, showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms. Lows in the mid-60s. West winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest after midnight. Chance of rain 60%. Thursday, partly sunny with a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 70s. Northwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. A chance of showers. Lows around 60. Chance of rain 30%. Friday through Saturday, mostly clear. Highs in the lower 80s. Lows in the lower 60s. Saturday night and Sunday, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 60s. Highs in the mid-80s. Sunday night, partly cloudy. A chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the lower 70s. Chance of rain 30%. Monday, partly sunny with a chance of showers. A chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 50%. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards, station KEC95. This transmitter serves the upper northeast coast of South Carolina at a frequency of 162.400 megahertz from Amer, South Carolina. For detailed weather information for your location, including extended forecasts and additional observations, visit the National Weather Service Wilmington's website at www.weather.gov/ILM. The Coastal Waters Forecast for the following: coastal waters from Little River Inlet to Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, out 20 nautical miles. Issued at 6:04 a.m. Today, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots, increasing to 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots late. Seas 2 to 4 feet. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms late. Tonight, southwest winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Wednesday night, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming northwest after midnight. Gusts up to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms. Thursday, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms. Thursday night, west winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. A chance of showers. Friday, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming southwest. Seas 2 feet. Saturday, west winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming south 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Winds and seas higher and near thunderstorms. The offshore waters forecast for the following: Cape Fear to 31 north from 20 nautical miles to 1,000 fathoms. Issued at 4:34 a.m. Today, southwest winds 5 to 15 knots, becoming west to southwest 15 to 25 knots. Seas 3 to 6 feet. Chance of thunderstorms. Tonight, southwest winds 20 to 30 knots. Seas 4 to 7 feet. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday, west to southwest winds 20 to 30 knots. Seas 4 to 7 feet. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday night, west to southwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Seas 4 to 7 feet. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Thursday, west to northwest winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas 4 to 7 feet. Thursday night, variable winds less than 10 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Friday, north to northeast winds less than 10 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Friday night, east to southeast winds less than 10 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Saturday, east to southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Saturday night, south to southeast winds 5 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Today's surf forecast for the beaches of Horry County. There is a low risk of rip currents for the beaches. Remember that rip currents are always possible, especially around low tide and near jetties and piers. The surf will be 1 to 2 feet, with southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. The ultraviolet index at noon indicates a high risk of harm from unprotected sun exposure. Also, along the beaches there will be a moderate south to north longshore current. The surf outlook for the Horry County beaches: low rip current risk expected Thursday and Friday. What? Strong south to north longshore current. There is also a moderate risk of rip currents expected along the coastal Pender and New Hanover County beaches. Where? In North Carolina, coastal Pender and coastal New Hanover counties. In South Carolina, coastal Horry and coastal Georgetown counties. When? Through this evening. Impacts. Longshore currents can sweep swimmers and surfers into rip currents, piers, jetties, and other hazardous areas. It may sweep swimmers off their feet, making it difficult to return to shore. Caution should be used when and are near the water. Check with lifeguards before entering the ocean for possible hazards you may be swept into. The Tropical Weather Outlook, amended to Ag Portugal Meteorological Service information for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. Northeastern Atlantic Ocean, a complex, non-tropical area of low pressure located between the Azores and Canary Islands is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms with winds to gale force over the northeastern Atlantic Ocean. This system could acquire some subtropical characteristics during the next day or so while it meanders to the east and southeast of the Azores. By late Wednesday, the system is forecast to move northeastward over cooler waters, and further development is not expected. Regardless of development, heavy rains and gusty winds will continue across portions of the Canary Islands, Madeira Island, and the Azores over the next day or so. For additional information on this system, see products issued by the State Meteorological Agency of Spain, the Portuguese Institute of the Sea and Atmosphere, and high seas forecast issued by Meteo France. Formation chance through 48 hours, low, 10%. Formation chance through 7 days, low, 10%. The next 4 types at spring lead period in Myrtle Beach will be a high tide at 9:05 a.m., a low tide at 3:58 p.m., a high tide at 10:19 p.m., and a low tide at 4:51 a.m. on Wednesday. The next 4 types at Winden Bay Entrance South Jetty will be a high tide at 10:46 a.m., a low tide at 4:51 p.m., a high tide at 11:26 p.m., and a low tide at 5:51 a.m. on Wednesday. The beach water temperature at spring lead pier is 72 degrees,